Alright, what's going on? Today, I'm just here to share you my day to the internet. You, the internet. So basically my day started off pretty normal. I woke up at my friend's house, and I just felt like shit. I just felt awful. And my friend Jake wakes up, and he looks at the time, and it's 9:30, and he's like, fuck. And I'm like, what? He's like, I had to pick up my little brother 30 minutes ago. And I was like, dude, that sucks. But right now, I have to go take a shit. So I went and took a shit. I felt amazing afterwards. I was feeling good. And so then Jake leaves. He has to go pick up his brother. And then me and my friend Blake just sat there talking about life, drinking coffee. I don't know. But then I come home and I lay down on my bed, and I feel like ass again. You know, same feeling from before. And I'm like, shit, I have to poop again. So I go to the bathroom, I poop. I come back, I poop again. I come back, and then I'm like, oh my god, I feel so terrible right now. Guys, my neighbor is opening his windshield, his window, and he's just looking at me right now. He just closed it. It's the window, the little blind. Okay, that's really creepy, actually. Alright. Okay, that's weird. Alright, anyways. So I get back downstairs, and then I lay down on the couch, and my dad comes up from the basement because he works down there. And he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, dude, I've shit 3 times today, and I feel another one coming on. And he's like, well, I don't know what you do there. And I still smelled like smoke from the night before because we were at a bonfire. And he says, go take a shower, you'll feel better. So I take a shit. So that was my 4th shit. And then I go take a shower. And you know, I come back in my room, I get a t-shirt on, I get some pajama pants on. And then I go downstairs to the couch, start watching, I'm rewatching 13 Reasons Why because I just finished the 4th season. So I'm on episode 3 of season 1. Just pretty good. It's still a pretty good show. I don't know why not a lot of people like it. I like it a lot. But then I took 2 more shits. So I've taken 6 shits today, and God. Usually 1 or 2 shits a day will do you good. Sometimes I don't even poop in the day. Sometimes I have 0 shits a day. And honestly, those are some of the best days. Because I hate pooping so much. It's terrible. Because it's I don't know. It's so gross. It's just nasty. You have to have poop come out of your butt, and then you have to wipe your own butt, and then depending on where you are, pooping can be the best part or worst part of your day. I mean, if you're home and you got all the time in the world, you got your phone, it's got 30% on it, you can fucking play music, watch fucking YouTube, go on Instagram, scroll through your feed while you're pooping. Perfect, great. Spend 30 minutes pooping. But me, I'm the type of guy that's I'm straight to the point. I usually do bring my phone in, and I usually just try and Snapchat people, and I get my face really close to it just so they don't see that I'm pooping. But it's whatever. So usually I have my phone or something, but I'm straight to the point. I just want to be done. I want to be out of the bathroom. I don't want to smell my freaking poop for 30 minutes. God, I don't understand how people can spend so much time on the toilet while pooping. What the fuck? What the hell? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna sit here in the room that I just pooped in for 30 minutes without flushing the toilet, without wiping their ass yet even. They're just having poop on their butt and poop in the toilet, and they're in the same room, and they don't wipe their butt. You see how disgusting that sounds? Do you hear that? How disgusting that is? That's gross. It's so gross. I can't believe that some people actually do that. But yeah, so that was kind of how my day went today. It's only 4:42, so there's plenty of the day left. I was going to go to the skate park, but now it's all cloudy. Because I used to go a lot, and then I hurt my wrist. And then I went to Florida for a week, and then I went camping for a week. Right as I was getting good. So now I'm not good. I probably couldn't even ollie. So I'm trying to get better at it again. But now the weather's not working with me, so we'll see what it does later today. I need a haircut, dude. Look at this. It's not great. Yeah, so then I was like, how can I make money? Because me and my friend Jake have been trying to come up with ways to make money, like a lot of money, like crazy money. Because it's not that that's the only thing we value. Like Jake and I obviously value each other's friendship. We value other people's friendships. We value like relationships with like significant others and stuff. It's like there's a lot. Like I'm not poor by any means. Like and I don't say that as like I have a lot of money in my wallet. Here's my wallet right here. I have fucking $8 all in ones. I'm not rich. I'm just not poor. I have a roof over my head. I have money in my wallet. I have money in my bank account. It's not a lot. I wish it was more. It's not a lot though. I probably have like less than $100 in my bank account because I'm a broke kid, but I'm not poor. Being broke and poor, I think, are two different things. Poor is like you don't have a lot of money, you don't have a lot of anything. But being broke just means that you don't have like that much money. You're getting by, like you probably have a job, but you're not making that much money and you're spending money. So a lot of like just having a lot of money is honestly just not spending it. Because I used to have like $700 in my bank account and I quit my job because I hated it there. And believe it or not, like I like survived off of $700 for like maybe 2-3 months, which is terrible. That's bad. I could have survived off that shit for a year if I wanted to, but I was stupid and I went out to eat every day. I was like, oh, $700. I bought expensive shit. I then broke that expensive shit because I'm a dumbass, but that's just how it goes. And like I probably spent $160 on my skateboard and I haven't skated in like 3 weeks. It's like, what was I thinking, you know? Like, so when all your friends invite you out to go eat food and go do shit like that, fun shit. Like I understand fun stuff is expensive. Going bowling is expensive. Going to like trampoline parks is expensive. You know, but you know what's not expensive? Is sitting in a basement, eating cold pizza, eating, drinking sodas that your mom bought for you, playing video games on a TV. That's some of the best times that I've had. I don't need to go out and go spend all this money and stuff like that. I haven't been doing that for like a month and a half now because I've been broke for a month and a half. You know, I haven't been poor. My parents will spot me cash if I am poor. I mean, I'm not though. I'm not. I have a roof over my head. I have a loving family. I have loving friends, and there's people in my life who love me, and I love people in my life, you know? So I'm not poor. And I am rich in the sense of people loving me, people caring for me. And a lot of people have the opposite. They have a lot of money, but they don't have a lot of people that care for them. And honestly, I feel like they'd rather have people care for them than their money. And some people aren't like that. Probably the ones you know aren't like that. Because the ones you know are just assholes. And that's why you know them. Because they're big, dumb, rich assholes who live alone in like a, I don't know, fucking 30,000 square foot house, you know? Like, insanely huge house. But they're the only one that's in it. And anyone else that's in there, they're probably paying or they're probably using that rich person. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. If you don't have a lot of money, that's fine. Honestly, that's fine. Because this $8 right here will probably last me throughout the end of the week. It's Monday, you know. I do have a job right now. I really like the job. It's hard work, and I'm only getting paid $12 an hour. But honestly, I like the people there. I like the people. I used to work there a year ago, and then I quit to go work at this other place, and the other place was worse. So then I quit that, and then I was unemployed for 2 months. That's what I was talking about, the 2 months with the $700. And then my manager, actually, who I worked for a year ago, she calls me, and she goes, hey, I hear you're not single. I hear you're, that'd be weird. She's like 50 or something. She's like, I hear you're unemployed. And I was like, yeah, I'm unemployed. Like, what's up? And then she's like, do you want a job at Peppers? And I was like, shit, I'll take a job. Yeah, if someone's going to offer me a job, I'll take a job. So I've been working there for about 2 weeks. I didn't go on 4th of July because it's 4th of July. Like, stupid. When you're on the schedule and it says you need to work and no one's covering you, you better go in. Do not call them. Do not text them. Do not give them any bullshit, because that just means that you're lazy. And I was lazy. And instead of going to work, and probably I would have worked for like 4 hours at most, and then getting off and enjoying my 4th of July, instead of doing that, I told them that I was pooping too much and I couldn't go in. Like, it was like the amount that I was pooping today. But, like, it was so stupid. And all my friends told me it was a good idea, and I did it, and I almost got fired. He was like, if you don't come in, you're fired. And I was like, shit. Like, it was already 2.5 hours after my shift started. So I was like, shit. So I text my dad. I'm like, hey, I might have just got fired. And he calls me, and he's pissed off. He's yelling at me. He's like, what the fuck did you do? And I'm just like, shit, I can fix this. I can fix this. So then he puts my mom on the phone, and she's mad at me. And they're like, I think you need to go home right now. Because I was at a party with all my friends. That's why I didn't want to go to work. So then, like, I was like, well, if I can get my job back, do I have to go home? Because, like, I can probably go in there and talk to them and maybe even work out the rest of the night. So I had my clothes in my car. So I go to my car. I get dressed. I go to work. And I walk in, and Dave Gray, the head cook that night, I talk to him, and I'm like, hey, Gray, can I work for you tonight? Like, I'm sorry I'm so late. I was like, my stomach hurt. It didn't hurt. I didn't shit. I probably didn't even shit that whole day, honestly. I was just like, hey, like, I'm sorry for being so late. And he looks over at the dish pit where I was supposed to work, just washing dishes, and he goes, no, I think Kyle has it. You can go home and enjoy your 4th of July. And then me and Brian will talk. Brian's the other manager. He says, me and Brian will talk, and we'll figure out what we're going to do. And I was like, I definitely lost this job. So I went home, didn't go back to my friend's house, had probably the worst 4th of July I could ever imagine having, staying inside while everyone is out, lighting fireworks. You see the fireworks in the sky. I'm on Snapchat looking at my friends' stories. They're all having a great time. And I'm like, if I just went to work, none of this would have happened. So I believe me, I learned my lesson. I learned that lesson very well. It stopped raining, by the way. But yeah, so that's about all I have to say today. Yeah, bye.